Ellis, you're in the middle of a really tough schedule of games. How hard is it to balance between working and training and getting the rest you need in between the games?
Yeah, I think it's tough, obviously, physically, mentally, but it's made a lot easier when you're winning games. The mood around here is good at the minute. The boys are a really good group. So yeah, it makes everything a little bit easier. We want to stay on this run, and that obviously encourages us as a group and individuals to make sure we're getting the right recovery in.
Yeah, and this run results we're in now, earlier on the season where we were struggling to gel and struggling to put a run of results together, was this where you kind of wanted to be getting, but quicker?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously we had that run just before Christmas, or around Christmas time, where we put quite a few games together of going unbeaten, and we had probably 2 games, I think it was Swindon and Accrington, where we thought, oh, that's our run done, and are we going to go on another one like that again? We have, which I think shows the character in the group to come back from that and put this run of games that we have back together. So yeah, I think when you've got a group like this that's committed to training hard every day, like you said, working hard on recovery and making sure that when these games come as quick as they do at the minute, we're ready, whether it's the 11 that are out there or the ones coming onto the pitch finishing the game. It's so important that everyone is ready to put their shift in.
And your shift on Tuesday, and looks like it might be on Saturday, might be in central midfield.
Yeah.
A big departure from playing left back.
Yeah, even bigger shoes to fill, considering it's Maka as well, who's obviously been brilliant this year. But yeah, and I obviously had a conversations with the gaffer about going in there. It's something that I've done in my earlier part of my career. Played a fair few games in there, so it's not completely alien to me, and I do have an idea of what I need to do and what the team needs from me. So it was different physically for me. Obviously, the work compared to at fullback is a lot more, probably a lot more running around, and it's a bit harder to catch your breath. But yeah, no, just doing what the team needs, and sometimes you've got to do that when this part of the season comes.
Yeah, and before Tuesday, you're obviously playing left back. You must feel it was one of your most consistent seasons that you've had so far in that position.
Yeah, I think the fact that I've been able to stay fit, touch wood, has helped. I think that's obviously been a bit of a struggle through my career. I've had a couple of unlucky injuries and stuff like that. So being available has definitely meant I can put consistent performances together, and a lot of running games. Obviously, the more games you play, the better you sort of your form is as well. I think you can start to go into games thinking more about the performance and not worrying so much about how you're going to cope physically. So that's been a massive part of probably why I've been a bit more consistent this year.
Yeah, and do you think teams will look at Colchester United a bit differently now we're in the position, rather than when we're sort of in the bottom half, and do things a bit different against us?
I think so, yeah. We've sort of been quietly going about our work, trying to sort of fly under the radar a little bit. We've got such a humble group here that don't really want to get carried away with anything. I think whether teams set up differently or not is something that we'll find out. But the main focus is on us always. So we'll go out and continue to play the way we play and set up the way we do for games coming up. And we can't really focus too much on what the opposition are going to do, because at the end of the day, if we continue to work as hard as we have and plan and recover as well as we have been recently, I think hopefully the results will stay the same.